Good evening viewers, my name is Basira Takombi and today's tutorial is about how to use the Braun combimax 600 food processor. So I have a couple of friends and I'm sure a lot of other people that have this kitchen gadgets but don't know how to use it. They probably just went to the store, bought it, and then thereafter dumped it on top of their food. You know yourself. Okay, so it's actually a very useful gadget and I'm going to be taking us through it quickly. So this is the main compartment where you put your ingredients. This is the lid. It's got an inlet. You can add liquid ingredient through the inlet, and this is the cover for the inlet. It goes in like so. Okay, and it's got lots of blades. It's got blades for grating. It's got blades for kneading. You can use this to knead your dough, to make breads and all kinds of pastries. This is also for grating, but for the purpose of this tutorial I'm going to be taking us through how we can use the food processor to make our regular tomato paste. So we're going to be using this particular blade, which is quite sharp, so one has to be careful when handling the blades. Okay, so the first step is to put it through, to put the blade onto the turning knob like so. So once we have done that, and so we have to be careful not to drop the blades on the side because it can get stuck and that is very frustrating. So we're going to be putting it directly on the turning knob like so. And then I'm going to quickly add my ingredients. I have my tomatoes all diced up already, so that just helps to increase to prolong the lifespan of the food processor instead of just putting the tomatoes like that. And I'm going to be adding my bell peppers, which I've also sliced to make it easy and faster. Okay, and also my chilies, which are quite spicy. People of African descent love chili, especially the Yoruba people of Nigeria. They just love their chili. They love their stews to be hot. Okay, so I'm just going to be adding some water. I don't want to add too much water because if I add a lot of water, it might affect the smoothness of the tomato sauce. So the next step is to put the lid on it like so. Okay, so you're going to make sure this aperture goes directly on the iron piece over there like so, and then we have to make sure it keys in, because if it doesn't key, if this compartment does not key, it's not going to start. So there's actually an arrow over here, there, and then there is another arrow on the side of the compartment over here. So when we are putting them together, we try to make sure the two arrows go together. And then this is also a very important part that also have to key in, because if it doesn't key in, it's not going to start. So especially this part here. So this part here has to go into that hole or it won't start. So we're going to have to do something like that. Now these are the controls. This knob controls how fast the food processor turns, and this is to switch it on. So I want to let's put it on 8, and then I'm just going to blend it now. And while it is blending, you can go on to do other things like stir your stews, wash some dishes. At this speed it's not going fast enough, so I'm going to be turning it off, and I'm going to be turning it to 11 because I want it to go very fast so that I have very smooth paste. Now we can see it's quite smooth now. So we can see that when I turn it to 14, it moves faster than when it's on 8. So if you want it to be pretty slow, then just you know, so it's just going to be moving around like slush. But if you want it to be super fast, then you know what to do. Okay, so that is all for today's episode on how to do stuff. And it is bye from me to you. See you next time on another tutorial. Bye bye.